I'm Katie Jacobson with Oregon Sea Grant Extension Program at Oregon State University. I'm here at JC Market in Newport, and I'm going to teach you how to buy high-quality seafood from the seafood department. I'm here with Will, who works in the seafood department here at JC Market. And really the first step to learning how to buy high-quality seafood is to ask as many questions as you can about it. So Will, can you tell us a little bit about the items you have in your case today?
Certainly. Over here in the corner we have rockfish, which is a generalized term for about 300 species of fish. Next to that I have some golden trout, which is farm raised here in the USA. In the middle I have Dover, also caught here in the USA. Up here behind it I have some Alaskan caught sockeye. And back here in the back I have some farm raised from the Columbia River steelhead.
All right, well I asked Will to get out a sockeye fillet for us to look at. The hardest part about buying fillet pieces of fish is that it's really difficult to make sure you're actually buying what the sign says, because most of the time it's harder to identify a species when you're only looking at part of the meat. So one of the easiest ways you can do that is actually looking if it has its skin on, which this one does, and actually looking to make sure it looks like it's a salmon, and it does. The other thing you can do to kind of become more familiar with what fillets looks like is actually look at different images through Google and stuff of what filleted products look like. And also always buy from sort of a reputable vendor that you have a relationship with. Some other tips from buying a fillet like this is that it should actually smell very fresh. So we're going to go ahead and give it a smell here. Yep, it should not have a real fishy odor. Another thing is the flesh should look bright. Even if it's a fillet that's white, it should still look very bright. And it should not be really leaking any excess fluid. A lot of products you're going to see in a seafood case will have previously been frozen. Frozen products can be really high quality products, so don't shy away from frozen products or previously frozen products. There are a couple things that you do want to look out for. The most important one is freezer burn. So the piece of fish I'm going to show you is not from this store, just want to make that clear. This is actually one that went bad in my own freezer that actually has severe freezer burn on it. Freezer burn is caused when basically air from your freezer gets to the fish. When it's still frozen, it's going to look white, and as it thaws out, it will be brown. It mostly will start around the edges, and then it will work its way into the interior of the fish. So this is a whole trout, and when buying a whole fish, whether it be this trout or another whole fish, there's a couple of things you want to look for in terms of quality. One is to look at the eyes. The eyes should be clear, not cloudy or milky. There also shouldn't be any red or discoloration in there. The second thing is to actually look at the skin of the fish. A few scales missing, like right here, that's okay, but if they're missing large patches of scales, that usually indicates that handling wasn't done right. The third thing is actually to open this up and look at the inside of the fish. The color should be good. You want to make sure there's not a lot of broken bones inside, and then again you want to give it a good smell and make sure that it's not smelling too fishy. It has that nice kind of clean and almost fresh smell.